Some of you guys asked me about the gross motor skills also. So here we are. You are going to enjoy it. I'm sure about it. Hello guys, I welcome you all again to my YouTube channel. So about the last video, you guys gave me a very nice response about that video. So that motivated me to make this new video as quickly as possible. So here I am. Alright, so again today we will be talking about some activities that we can do with our toddlers. So today in this video we are going to do gross motor skill activities. So gross motor skills are the skills that are going to involve the whole body, involving our legs, our torso muscles, our arms, and everything. Okay, everything that is having the big muscles. Yeah, so in the fine motor skills we were using our small muscles, yeah, of the fingers and the wrist. Yeah, so in this gross motor we are going to involve our whole body. So we'll be jumping, we will be doing squats, we will be dancing. So many fun activities we are going to do in this video. All right, so my toddler, my baby, he enjoys being outside. He can stay outside the whole day, and most of our babies and toddlers are like that only. They like to go outside. They want to explore nature. They see many things outside, but in this pandemic situation it's not easy to take them out every day. So we will have to figure out some activities that we can do with them at home, and they are going to be very fun activities. So mommies and daddies, just power pack yourself with lots and lots of energies, because these little humans are going to burn your calories out in every way possible. Yeah, so get ready for the activities, and I hope that you will stick to the video till end. And if you guys like it, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and give a thumbs up.
In the first activity, I have made a long balance beam with a line of masking tape. That will be a lot of fun. It will be going to provide so many benefits also. Firstly, it would be teaching balance and the ability to maintain that balance while moving, which are very necessary for everyday activities like sitting or climbing stairs. If you have more than one child, that is going to teach social etiquette as well, as they will be waiting for their turn, and they will practice sharing as well. There are a lot of variations that can be added to this activity depending upon the child's ability and the fun level. We can make the path in a zigzag pattern, like walking backwards, balancing on one foot, walking on tiptoes, and imitating animals. That is coming up next. As you can see, I have pasted 2 lines of tape with some gap inside so that the child can walk or imitate the animal movements inside. Starting with the classic one, that is the bear walk. You can engage them in a conversation like if you are a black bear or you are a brown bear. The next one is the snake slider, where they have to lie on their stomach and move forward, and they have to try not to leave the floor. So they have to be on the floor as much as possible. This is going to strengthen up their arms and shoulders. This is a very good exercise. In the tiger crawl, he's crawling on his knees and arms, and he is making sound of the tiger also. And here is the frog jump. And we can make a pattern of a ladder also, so that the child can hop in between the sections. And next is the crawling through the tunnel. Crawling is such an important skill to develop a strong core and bilateral coordination skills of the child. They can move through it, they can hide in them, or we can put their favorite toy or their favorite snack at the end of the tunnel, so that they will be get motivated to move through the tunnel. And once accomplished, they are going to do it again and again. And here, as you can see, I have made a DIY tunnel using chairs, and they are facing in the alternative manner. And I have put his favorite toy at the end. So see, the chairs are placed in this manner, in the alternative manner. You can use cardboards also, Or for the easy peasy one, use plastic chairs. Those would be having enough space to move under them. And here he got his toy. And next is my personal favorite, that is yoga, and he's trying to do downward facing dog pose over here. As you can see, he enjoys this a lot. He can do yoga at any time, okay? And apart from the physical benefits, there are many other benefits. There are endless benefits of doing yoga for the children. It enhances their concentration, their memory, improves their confidence levels also. So this is his favorite pose, lying on the mat and acting like a monkey. And here comes the starfish pose. He's trying to do the starfish pose over here. And he looks cutest doing this pose.
Starfish pose.
And here it's time to build our lower body muscles and bones stronger. Squatting, I would say, is really a very good exercise to relieve stress and to improve the mood, not only for the adults but for the kids and toddlers as well. And usually he does 15 to 20 squats. Next is a very interesting activity, that is hit the target with the must-haves, that is the balls. You can use any size of the ball. I have used 3 types of balls here, and you can place the favorite toys or any objects from your house and just place them at the random positions, and the child is supposed to hit them. So it is going to develop eye-hand coordination and the locomotor skills, means the movement of the body from one position to another. And of course, it is going to engage the kids with their decision making skills, as well as they will have to figure out which object to hit when the names are called out.
Hit the card.
So the next activity is quite similar to the last one. If we talk about the decision making skills, herein we have you can place any colors. I have got 3 mats here, 3 color mats. You can use any piece of cloth, and you will be calling out the names of the color, and the child is supposed to jump on the respective colors. This is a very fun activity. This involves jumping as well, apart from the color recognition. If your child is if he knows about the colors, this activity is really very good and effective. And yes, at the last, picking up your toys, this could contribute to a fun activity. This is going to teach them the responsibility, and this is a Montessori activity that we should involve in our daily routine. And yes, this is this is good for the gross motor skills also. As you can see, it involves bending, squatting.
Alright guys, so that was it. So those of you who have come till the end, thank you so much for watching the whole video, and I hope you like this video and you will be sharing this video with your friends. And do give a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye. I'll see you in my next one. And the next video is going to be about the fine motor skills again. That will be the second part, and we will be covering some advanced skills in that activity in that video. All right, so I'll catch you in my next one. Bye bye. Very important.
Bye bye.
And today so we will have to figure out, we'll have to make some